You said what? Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me. Oh, let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'll take this piss. Yo, what's the word, Alex? Oh, what'd you say, Alex?
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off.
Let's get it. Game time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense getting set for first down.
See what his first play looking like.
Looking for a physical
Dang,
attack
shoot, that's
from the
supposed to
gun.
be
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks. Came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. On first down, here comes this offense. On the move.
Oh, I thought he was
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Pitts.
What is
Friends, it's a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't think he's gonna see this coming.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
I got a feeling. I think I know what he's doing.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Reels it in down the
I knew it.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you want them to get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, that's great defense. Break on the football. Make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in, make the big play, stop the bleeding. They've had a long drive and really shift that momentum back to your offense.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Try to lock you up, too.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Pitts. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, there we go.
It's complete. A huge pickup.
Oh, no, I got hope that, you know, our offense has never been the prettiest.
The field before he's finally stopped.
Man, it's facts, man.
You want to talk about flipping the script.
We're going to be all right, though.
They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Swings it out to his running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun.
Y'all supposed to.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clumped.
Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5. This offense powering toward a score.
That's supposed to be a hurry up.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 7, North Carolina 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You're worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job.
He is a client.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be
He said he is their client.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, how did you make that move? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And from the shotgun.
He's lucky.
The Longhorns will keep this drive going.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? when it's a goal-to-go situation.
Man, they include him on the board meeting.
When I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, shoot. I don't like this.
Motion from the offense. Some misdirection with the counter. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the running back didn't get much.
I don't like that at all.
You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical.
I didn't like that at all. That
limiting his carries.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Gotta kick the field goal. Smart move.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Back player.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Ooh, thank God we got that ball out.
You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To throw, it's Pitt.
Oh, shoot!
Flips it out to the back.
Oh,
and maybe he'll get back to the
missed
line
it,
of
God,
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Ew.
That little swing pass to the right was high percentage, low productivity.
And you see this a lot in college football. This is like a run now. This is an outside run. I'm going to dump it to the running back really quickly to try to get him on the perimeter in space. It didn't work. The defense was ready for it, came up and made a nice tackle.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I thought he called it.
A defender all over and knocked the ball to the ground.
I tried to squeeze that in there.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, Jesus, man.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
He does.
He wants to throw. It's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Line getting set on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on second down. Got his man. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Because he might not.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Longhorns in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You could have jumped in front of him and picked it
That
off.
one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Fires to the middle. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, he couldn't get in front of him. That's going to be picked. I saw that coming a mile away.
He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're trying a shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
Oh, shoot. It don't matter.
That's
That's
going to wrap
halftime
up the
anyway.
first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Pitts. He's right on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
They'll try to get it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Third and short for an offense is definitely their friend. I mean, you think about it. You got everything available to you. You can even call a pass when you got a playmaker like this, and he can pull it down and go get that first down. So frustrating for a defense.
And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff.
Oh, that was fake.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
He's going to pass. Floats it out in space. At the 40, there he goes. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting.
Oh, I tried to throw it, man. I was not trying to.
But he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Pitts.
Oh, that might be a pick. Yep, I saw
And
that.
the ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return.
I gave that one away.
First down at the 39.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Oh, shoot.
Makes a man miss.
I know that wasn't a... I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Oh,
Off the
shoot.
play fake on first down.
Sweet.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The give from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone.
Trying to get control of a certain player, but Jesus, man.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your
Oh,
job.
y'all got called for a holding.
Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Wide out in motion. They'll run play
My
action.
control. Shoot.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab right along the sideline for the two-point conversion. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
We still got time.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw, it's Pitts. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Dances away to buy time. They get enough rush, and
Man, we can't get nothing, man.
Sack at the 20.
Number 14, on to kick it away. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 31, North Carolina 7.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist and saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive.
This guy.
You got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk.
Bro, we start
and
every season off the same way. It never fails.
Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards?
Got enough space.
It never fails. We start the season off the same way. Slow.
To the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense
sends it downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught.
That probably should have actually been a pick, low-key.
In space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches. I can't get some big plays out of him.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
He's sitting on it.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man,
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up by 18 over Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He looks that one in nicely. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll try to pick up the 1st.
Oh, it's
slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it.
Up, holding.
Still running at the 40.
Coming right back.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Back to pass, it's Pitts. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack him in that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires.
Oh, you do it.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside.
I want to save my timeouts
to get back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
What does he call?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage.
I should never call a timeout.
That's got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick,
oh,
tick.
My gosh. Yeah, I tweet.
At midfield, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.